Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.
Right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, it's farm-to-table pub grub.
This is something that I call a home smoked.
I'm Tim Laird with Kevin Harned.
And boy, are we excited about what we're cooking today.
Little peek.
Oh, how about this? Bourbon braised baby back ribs. Say that fast. It's a secret ingredient that makes these unlike any you've had before. Plus, a special kind of slider with goat cheese tzatziki and tomato jam.
All that, and I'll show you how I've turned apple butter into a tasty bourbon cocktail right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us again for another edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. It's a great day to be in Kitchen Studio.
It sure is, Tim. In fact, it is because for me, we're cooking some of my favorite food. It's comfort food, in fact, prepared by a chef who trained at the prestigious Culinary Institute of America. Michael Bowe from the Red Yeti in Jeffersonville is joining us this time. His roots are in the heart of Appalachia, and his food is a tribute to hardworking local farmers all across the Bluegrass and southern Indiana.
And when Chef Michael says farm to table, it's more than just a catchy phrase. To him, it's a way of life. And we're going to see how that culture creates some unique flavors that break the mold of standard pub fare.
So it's time to get cooking on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Help me welcome to Kitchen Studio, Chef Michael Bowe from the Red Yeti.
Hello, Michael.
Hey, what's going on?
Good to see you, buddy.
Appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, Chef, tell us a little bit about your past, because it's very interesting. You have a lot of different cultures coming into this farm-to-table food.
Yeah, I've been all over. I taught culinary arts at Marshall University. I was a corporate executive chef for 3 casinos based out of Miami, Florida. Owned a restaurant in West Virginia for almost 3 years. Now I'm the executive chef at the Red Yeti.
That's great.
And you know, that may be your past, but the present is amazing. I love the Red Yeti. I love what is going on in Jeffersonville. Tell folks at home, if they're new to that area, just sort of the boom that's happened there and what the Red Yeti's about.
The Big 4 Bridge has done everything for that community. I mean, it's Little Bardstown Road right now. It's really a great place to be. Restaurants popping up one after another, bars. It's a great place right now. Very cool.
And you're just over the bridge, so you can take the walking bridge, go down, and actually walk right to your restaurant, which is great.
Absolutely. We're on the corner of Spring and Chestnut.
I walk there for dinner sometimes just to go over the bridge and have dinner. It's great. So
Very cool.
Love what you're doing there.
It's
Very
fun.
cool.
Well, Chef, what are we going to start out with today?
Today we're going to do a lamb slider. This is a signature dish that we do. This is Indiana raised lamb from Hensley Farms. So I've got 2 pounds here. I'm going to start with a little bit of mayonnaise.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's just ground lamb, now mayonnaise.
Ground lamb.
Oh, that's a lot of garlic too. I like
Roasted
that.
garlic.
That is good. Did you see that garlic?
Yes. And
Spanish onion and red onion.
Wow.
Yep. 2 eggs, local, of course, from Henpecked Farm in New Albany, Indiana. We've got some fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, kosher salt.
Well, you don't hold back on the ingredients.
No, right?
This is going to be flavor, I'll tell you.
How many sliders will this make if you're doing it at home?
This will probably give you 8 to 10,
Okay.
I'd say. I'm going to need some help from you guys.
Yeah, whatever you need. Tim's good at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin will burn it, whatever it is you're asking. Be careful. Be careful what you ask for with Kevin.
Exactly.
So you can get these gloves anywhere. Sam's Club,
Dine Company.
Dine Company is a
AutoZone.
good place for home cooks to go. All right, so
And that's a
mix
good
all
mixture.
that up.
Look at that. Those hands are better than the KitchenAid. I'm telling you. Look at that.
Cheaper, too.
I'm trying to be
Cheaper
as clean
too,
as possible. All right, so in goes the panko breadcrumbs.
This
So
just
right
sort of
here,
binds it together.
Tim, if you'd be a deer, right here.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, let's go. All the
Kind of
panko.
sprinkle it around here like that. Give you a little helping hand. There we go.
Okay. So this helps just meld everything together and will help give you a nice formed patty.
Now, is there any alternative to panko? Or just get the panko because you can find it everywhere?
No, you should go panko for sure.
Go
yeah.
panko.
Yeah, it helps soak
Panko or
everything
go
up
home.
there. Okay, so now once these sit in the refrigerator for a good hour or so, they'll really form a nice ball.
Plus all those ingredients that you put in there will kind of marry together once in the refrigerator.
That's right, yeah. So I like to shape little footballs, basically.
Interesting.
I mean, this is a lamb meatball.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
so you could use this for a number of things.
Yeah, big game.
Absolutely.
Tailgating.
Tailgating, pasta.
So I have some here that I'd formed because I like it to sit for that hour. Like
No,
I
that's
mentioned.
good. So at home, that's a good secret to know. To let it
Absolutely.
sit for at least an hour in the refrigerator.
Absolutely, yeah. So here's the little balls that I'd had formed.
Footballs.
Footballs.
And then you flatten them out a little bit.
So the fat color really comes out when it cools down too,
Absolutely,
I see. So,
yeah. We get these specially made for us, these buns here. Lots of Pasta does a great job
Oh, excellent.
over in St. Matthews. Plug, where's my discount? Lots of Pasta.
So into that hot pan, you put it on one side and let it cook a little bit?
Yeah, you want a pretty hard sear on there. Okay, then I'm going to turn these. This is probably too big of a spatula to be doing this with, but a rubber spatula is nice to use in these French pans.
That's perfect.
So,
Now, how long and one good sear on each side?
what's great about this is a nice medium is beautiful. So you're probably looking at 4 minutes on each side, depending upon heat.
Perfect.
Well, the sliders are started. We're not finished with them, but we've got a lot more secrets to share coming up.
I know. I'll tell you what. I can't wait. You got a little tzatziki, goat cheese, and
Capriole Farms, goat cheese tzatziki.
and some jam.
Tomato jam, very
Yeah,
interesting.
we're jamming on.
You're going to see the secrets to that and the rest of the slider secrets straight ahead on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud. Nothing else is close. With support from the Kentucky Beef Council. In Kentucky, beef is still what's for dinner. And by PNC Bank, for the achiever in you.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harned, alongside my broadcast partner, Tim Laird. Mike Bowe is here from the Red Yeti over in Jeffersonville. The sliders, you know, in the commercial break, we smell that lamb.
That lamb
cooking.
is incredible with
Nice.
all those little spices in there. And now we're going to finish it up. Where do we go from here, Chef?
So this is a goat cheese tzatziki is what this is. We've got a tzatziki base here, so there's yogurt, sour cream, some seasoning, some chive. I'll leave the dill out on purpose because I don't like to do dill and goat cheese with this particular dish.
Okay.
Normally you'd have dill and tzatziki, but I've left it out of this. So this is sour cream, dill, and Greek yogurt. Okay, so I'm going to go in some Capriole Farms goat cheese tzatziki. They're located in Greenville, Indiana. We've been doing business with them for a long time. They are an absolutely wonderful company.
Everybody loves that.
Hard not to.
Yeah.
So I'm just folding in goat's cheese into this pre-made tzatziki sauce.
And tzatziki and lamb are really a go-to together item. I mean,
Yeah.
popular in Greek dishes and everything else.
Yeah, I thought this would be really cool to add in the goat's cheese.
I like that. It's going to
into
be
the
creamy.
tzatziki.
It's going to add a
Creamy,
little
yep.
bit more creaminess to the tzatziki.
Right.
Some folks at home saying, what is tzatziki?
Tzatziki. It's very hard to spell. I like to call it a cucumber tinted yogurt spread.
It's a
really.
Greek yogurt base.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that guy. Then we have these cutesy little slider buns here. So the goat's cheese tzatziki.
Nice spread on there.
Oh yeah, never shy. Goat's cheese tzatziki. So this is something that we prepared at the restaurant that I really didn't have time to do today.
Tomato jam?
Tomato jam. We cooked down tomatoes, cinnamon, lemon juice, and a bunch of other cool little deals that you can find at the Red Yeti. It's a pretty old school thing, and I thought it would be a neat thing to incorporate into our modern restaurant.
I love that.
So then we've got some hydroponic lettuce here from Morning Harvest Farms. They're in Palmyra, Indiana. We use a ton of Kentucky farms. We use a ton of Indiana farms. We probably buy from 30 farms right
Wow,
now.
nice.
So,
That's
yeah.
great. And there's those beautiful lamb burgers.
Right on the tomato jam.
And that's a hefty slider.
That is. I mean,
Yeah.
and you get 3 of those, Kevin.
Looks like I'm going to be one short.
Here's, here's these cutesy little knot picks here.
I like that.
Now we normally toast the buns as well.
And you know what? The lamb that has all that wonderful fat flavor in there with the tzatziki kind of cools it down, and really
Yeah.
it just does a nice combination.
Absolutely. So we like to garnish this thing with a little bit of Pop's pickles. You guys familiar with Pop's pickles?
Oh, we love Pop's pickles.
All different flavors.
I like the spicy ones.
We pickle some onions in the restaurant as well.
Kevin gets pickled quite a bit. Secrets revealed.
That's another thing they say on every show.
There it is.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that, Tim.
That is gorgeous.
Wow.
And I love lamb. I really do.
That's beautiful. But you're not finished sharing your secrets today, right?
No way.
What's coming up next from you?
We're doing a bourbon braised baby back rib.
Wow.
Say that a few times.
I'll tell you what. Well, speaking of bourbon, I've got a bourbon cocktail when we come back. It's my Woodford apple butter cocktail. Ooh, it's good too.
That sounds delicious.
Yes, it
The
does.
audience sounds, yeah. We're coming back on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Don't go away.
Awesome.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.
Hi again, everybody, and glad to be with you on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Today we're cooking with Chef Michael Bowe from the Red Yeti, which is right across the walking bridge from Louisville on the banks of the Ohio in Jeffersonville. We've gotten his secrets to the lamb sliders with goat cheese tzatziki and tomato jam. And coming up, we'll see how he makes his bourbon braised baby back ribs. You don't want to miss that. But first, it's time for a cocktail with my broadcast partner, Tim Laird.
That's right, Kevin. I'll tell you what, I've got the Woodford apple butter. It's a delicious cocktail, and you'll want to make this at home. Starts out, glass of ice, 1.5 ounces of Woodford Reserve bourbon goes in. To that, 1/2 ounce of butterscotch schnapps. That's going to be the butter part of this. And then 2.5 ounces of apple cider. Give it a quick stir. And there it is. The Woodford apple butter. Buttery, good, and bourbon. Cheers, Kevin.
All right, Tim. Thanks. That looks delicious, frankly, and right up my alley. Coming up next, bourbon braised baby back ribs and the secret ingredient that makes these unlike any you've had before. Stay with us for more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud. Nothing else is close. With support from the Kentucky Beef Council. In Kentucky, beef is still what's for dinner. And by PNC Bank, for the achiever in you.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. We welcome you back here. Tim just made up a nice cocktail.
Beautiful.
Mike Bowe from the Red Yeti's here, jumping in with sharing even more secrets. The audience love those sliders, by the way.
Awesome.
And
Good.
the recipes and the
Thank you.
secrets behind it. And now we're jumping into this bourbon braised baby back rib.
And what makes a baby back?
So this is closer to the spinal column. St. Louis ribs are closer to the belly, which means they're much fattier.
Okay.
I like using these guys because they're cleaner and easier to eat.
Excellent.
So
That's a good
yeah.
to know. Good secret to know. Baby backs,
Yeah.
cleaner, easier to eat.
Baby back's closer to the spinal section. St. Louis spare closer to the belly.
Got it.
So here we have a membrane that runs down the back of this guy. It's a tissue that can be very, very tough if it's not removed. So don't be too paranoid about taking the entire thing off. Actually, if you leave a little bit on there, it'll help kind of hold things together as it cooks, because you want ribs to fall apart, but you don't want ribs to fall apart in your hand, you know. So here's that membrane. Here's the trick to get that off of there. It's very hard to grab with just your hands. It's very, and I've kind of started that there, but one trick that I like to use is paper towels.
Oh, great idea.
Okay, so that really helps you get a hold of that. So if you see there,
Look at
Because
that.
it's so slick.
you see that tissue.
Secrets revealed, just like we promised.
So I'll probably just take that section off and leave a little strip right there, which is kind of going to be the glue to hold those guys together.
Great.
Great idea.
Smart idea.
Here we have a seasoning that we make, bourbon barrel smoked cracked pepper. I know where this is made,
Right.
actually.
Not
It's
too far
good,
from
too.
here. Yeah, it's good.
Bourbon barrel smoked paprika.
Paprika,
Yeah.
we love that.
Wow, this is
Paprika
packed
and
with
ribs
flavor.
really go together well. Plus, it gives it a nice color when it sits there and braises. And
So there's all the dry rub on there. Next move is beef stock. I like to go about halfway up with all the liquid, not just the beef stock. So beef stock there, and then
oh, here we go.
Oh, this is the bourbon part, Tim.
This is
I
Kentucky
usually have
Proud
to
too.
stand in between Tim and
I
a
know.
bourbon bottle on the show just because the ribs won't get any.
I know.
so
Oh,
now you watch.
Tim's about to jump in the pan.
I just use a tiny amount there,
That looks like Tim's bathtub.
I was gonna say.
tiny amount there.
Hey,
Okay. Oh God.
didn't save any.
That's a sad day to Tim right
I
there
know.
when that bottle is
An empty
out.
bottle.
So I'll wrap these guys up in foil. I like to double wrap these in foil. It really helps hold in all of that steam.
Okay.
About 2 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes, 325, and these guys come out just beautiful.
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent. Look at there. They're coming out.
Can you believe it?
Been waiting for this.
We ruined the magic of TV because that's a different pan than it went in.
Which shrinks, Tim.
This is the fun part of these ribs. This is something that I call a home smoked rib. So the greatest time to do this is in the winter when you don't feel like smoking outside, or you don't care to smoke or want to smoke or have the time or know-how or all the good stuff there.
Right.
So what we have here is Maker's Mark bourbon barrel staves. So I cut these things into little 1/2-inch, 3/4-inch pieces, and I put them right on top of an open flame.
So here's those ribs.
So I cut them into individual bones.
Oh, beautiful. Look how juicy those look, too. Not only, all that flavor from all those spices.
Yeah, we go pretty.
Is this
Pretty
normal
heavy.
serving?
This is normal. Yeah. Wow. Now we're going to go with some of that Kentucky sorghum barbecue.
Beautiful Kentucky Proud barbecue sauce that we were just smelling of. Just, oh, look how beautiful that looks. Nice and thick.
Okay.
This is
Sweet
right up
and
my
spicy.
alley.
Keep
This is
going,
my kind
keep
of food.
going, keep
Oh, yeah.
going,
Oh, yeah.
keep going. And there's always more where that came from. Okay, the staves look like they're about ready. So
Yep, one's about to drop.
now here's the fun part. Out, under.
Oh.
This is a mix.
Oh, now it's all making sense.
Yeah, this is a mixing bowl, okay, that we drilled a hole in the bottom of the mixing bowl and we attached the cabinet knob.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Look at this.
That's exactly what that is.
You know, because if you're like grilling hamburgers and you put a cheese slice on it, you can put this over there and it'll help melt it. Or
So
oh, that's a great idea. Look
yeah,
at that.
It's pretty cool, and like I said,
You ought to sell those.
peaches, cheese, fruits, other fruits, tomatoes
Great
are really
idea.
cool to do, but it really takes on that smoke. So, a little peek.
Oh,
Okay, bourbon barrel staves. So I'm going to pull that out. We bring it to the table with the stave out. Server.
lifts it up. Boom.
Boom.
And you can, everybody gets to smell that smoke. It's just wonderful. Oh,
So we've got the bourbon braised baby back ribs with the, what's in the slaw?
Bacon apple slaw.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
How
There
does
it
that
is.
look?
Unbelievable.
We thank you for sharing your secrets.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here today.
Excellent job, man.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
We appreciate our audience for being here today. Thank each of you.
Thank you.
Yes. And thank everybody for watching at home. We couldn't have the show without you watching. Tim Laird and myself. We'll see you next time on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.